Well, parents in Oregon already know childcare is expensive, but what if we told you that keeping your child in daycare could cost more than a college education?
That's true, according to a recent report. Fox 12's Simon Gutierrez explains how that's impacting the lives of Oregon parents.
The report is from the Economic Policy Institute, and it puts into context a financial reality that many parents have been struggling with for years.
JOANY KAWASAKI, a teacher and mother of two, remembers the monthly budget crunch when her youngest was an infant in daycare.
At one time when we first started out, when she was first born and she was going full-time, it was almost half of my paycheck.
With her son at the time also in after-school childcare, she and her husband paid well over $1,000 a month.
In all honesty, I think that it's not fair, because if you're a single parent, you can't afford childcare. And if you have multiple kids under the age of 5, then it's even worse for you.
According to a report by the Economic Policy Institute, the average annual cost of infant care in Oregon is more than $13,600, more than the average in-state tuition for a 4-year public college.
That doesn't surprise you?
No.
Do you think that's okay?
No, I don't.
In November of 2020, voters in Multnomah County overwhelmingly supported a ballot measure that would provide free preschool for all 3- and 4-year-olds. The program has about 500 preschool seats available for the 2022-2023 year, but those have already been filled, with preference given to families experiencing barriers to accessing preschool, like families with low incomes or families with children of color. Even if a family lands one of those free preschool slots, that still leaves 3 years of infant and child care costs for parents to bear alone.
The cost is it's continuing to rise, and our paychecks aren't rising to meet those costs. I know a lot of people who choose not to have kids. They only have one kid because after the one kid, that's all they can afford.
Kawasaki, for one, thinks there should be more support for parents, especially those with young children when child care costs are highest.
If we truly want to invest in this country in the future, we need to invest in our kids more.
During the pandemic, Congress passed a temporary expansion of the child tax credit in part to address the costs of child care. That expansion recently expired with no additional action by the legislature to address child care costs. I'm Simon Gutierrez, Fox 12 Oregon.